Hi, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving and happy Thursday. I hope you all are getting ready for an amazing, fun day with your family, make some more memories. Um, so, I wanted to, obviously, the Thanksgiving tradition, and if we're bouncing words around, the word grateful is always at the tip of our tongues, right? What are you grateful for? And when for those of you that do pray over, the holiday season or pray ever in general, around the dinner table tonight, you might be praying for how thankful you are for the family and the food and the roof over your head and all of that. But we tend to forget about all of the trauma and the hardships and the trials and all of that really difficult stuff that we've been through throughout our life that has helped shape us into who we are. And it's a good time to stop and reflect, especially going into the new year, about what you have learned about yourself. For anything that you have gone through, if you've lost your job, what did you learn about yourself through that? If you've lost a loved one, a child, a parent, a sibling, what have you learned about yourself through that? If you are going through a divorce, what have you learned about yourself through that? There are so many things that we should be grateful for through trauma, through hardships, through setbacks, and all of it. And we forget that we don't learn forgiveness, perseverance, or any of those really important attributes from the people that we're closest to that we adore the most. We learn those attributes and those life skills from the people that challenge us the most. Okay, so when you think about the people and the family members that you might have to face today that you just like, ugh, come on. I don't want to see him. I don't want to see her. Oh, they're annoying. Just think about how much patience you've learned throughout your lifetime having to deal with your uncle. Think about how much forgiveness and how you've had to learn that the hard way, because now you have to come face to face with a cousin that was addicted to drugs and robbed you. Or maybe they taught you compassion, right? So these people that challenge us, we want to be grateful for them. In our souls, be grateful for them. I'm not saying walk up to them and be like, hey, I know that, you've done this, that, and the other thing in your lifetime, but hey, thanks, it's an internal thing. It's an internal thing. And for those of you that follow me closely, you're going to know what I'm talking about. I don't really need to explain it. But you just want to keep that in the back of your mind this Thanksgiving and be grateful for everything that you have gone through and coming out on the other side of that and allowing it to shape you into the person that you are today. And I hope that you are proud of who you are today, because we've all been through the ringer. We've all been through it, right? And you could be experiencing grief in many different ways. You could have lost a child. You could have lost a parent in death. You also could have had a falling out with your child, a falling out with your parent, and you no longer speak to them. It's very, very possible to grieve someone who is still alive. Okay, so think about living or deceased, how that grief has shifted you. If you've gone through a divorce, how has that shifted you? How has your mindset changed? How do you value life now if you survived a car accident? How do you survive? How do you value life now that you survived war? If you're a soldier, it's like all of these things really have so much to do with who we are as people. Okay, so again, we forget to embrace those things and be thankful for stuff like that because it's not talked about a lot, and it all has to do with emotional health and mental health and emotional intelligence and mindfulness and awareness, being really aware of your own feelings and how you overcame all of this. So, with this Thanksgiving, I ask you to just be grateful for being here, surviving what you've been through so far. Okay? And of course, be grateful for your family. Be grateful for the roof over your head, the food on your table. Not everyone has that. But the people that don't have that, I'm sure, are also very well aware that they don't. So have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Be safe. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.